It's almost Merry Christmas, my friends. It's good to be with you today. I want to share with you a devotional about our song from the fourth Sunday of Advent, the offertory. So a few years back, Debbie Bradley did a study on that offertory song. As a musician her whole life and directing bands since she was a teenager, Debbie Bradley knew a lot about music, but she couldn't find out much about the song. So she asked her colleagues to help her with where the song came from and what it meant. Most of them knew the song, but no one knew where it had come from. All of them seemed to know the same amount about the song that any ordinary person would know just by reading the words. Specifically, that the words are words being said as if it's Jesus in the first person talking. Words like, "Then was I born of a pure virgin pure, of her I took fleshly substance. Thus I was knit to man's nature, to call my true love to my dance. In a manger laid and wrapped I was, so very poor this was my chance, betwixt an ox and a poor donkey, to call my true love to my dance. Sing, oh, my love, this have I done for my true love."
Tomorrow shall be my dancing day. I would my true love did so chance to see the legend of my play, to call my true love to the dance. Sing, oh my love, my love, this have I done for my true love.
There's that idea of dancing. Most every time I hear the word dance, I go back to my days in another denomination where dancing was not allowed. Some back in the day wanted to stay so close to God that they'd say no to certain kinds of dancing. Maybe you've seen those kinds on television. Maybe you've done some of those kinds in your younger days, but we don't need to go there today. What's always struck me about dancing was that in that former denomination, we sort of threw the baby out with the bathwater until some began talking different. In my seminary days, Sylvia and I attended an Avalon and Nicole Nordeman concert at Emmanuel Baptist Church in Kentucky. Before the concert started, the pastor came to the microphone. He welcomed everyone and said, "I know the music is inspiring and you will feel like moving. Since this is a Baptist church, we won't be doing any dancing. But if you feel led by the Spirit to move with rhythm, you go right ahead and do that." Of course, the thousands of us who were there laughed. But then I thought, I wonder what we're missing. I mean, we all know that our hymnal and so many other hymnals include Sidney Carter's 1963 song, "Lord of the Dance." We sing it, but it seems we've forgotten that we need to dance. We've even forgotten how to. Mark and Kathy's version was only 3 verses and a chorus. The actual song has 11 verses recounting 11 significant events in the life of Christ. Now pause for a second. Remember the visual imagery of the Stations of the Cross? William Way, W-E-Y, wrote in the mid-1400s about his pilgrimage to Jerusalem, where he visited specific stations, what's since been called Stations of the Cross. Since William Way's Stations and the song "Tomorrow Will Be My Dancing Day" can be traced back to the late 1400s and both to England, a connection seems plausible, but that's not what is or isn't important. What matters is that the dozen-plus images in the Stations of the Cross and the 11 verses in language of "Tomorrow Will Be My Dancing Day" both serve the same purpose, to reach the masses who were very undereducated and teach them about the key events in the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. And as "Tomorrow Will Be My Dancing Day" teaches, also about his birth, the manger story, etc. Whoever wrote that song was aware that the masses did not know how to read, but they did know how to sing and how to dance. They also knew that the masses needed to know the stories of Jesus. They needed to know the courageousness of the incarnation, God coming to us so that we could come to him. The relentless battles with evil that Jesus encountered, even the suffering and death he endured on the cross. The masses had to be taught these things so they might grasp the extent of God's love. Now, I know most of us don't dance anymore. We've forgotten the how to of dance, and most of us have forgotten the why to of dance. For me personally, I've got about as much rhythm as an old roll of Christmas wrapping paper. You know, it looks okay when you roll it out, but the moment you pull too far or too fast, something is going to tear. But really, the bottom line is that Christmas, the birth of Christ, the incarnation of God, God's courageous move to come to us, should make us smile and laugh and, yes, dance. Even if we're from one of those denominations, the least you and I can do on Christmas morning is get up and smile and move with rhythm. If someone asks what you're doing, say, today, I'm accepting God's invitation to dance in His love. May your Christmas celebrations be filled with hope, peace, love, and even enough joy to dance.
In a manger laid and wrapped I was.